So let's talk about the environment, right? Let's talk about climate. And today we're asking ourselves if the online campaigns that happen in the digital space translate to real action. Okay, where's the connection there? Do these conversations just end up staying between our screens, right? Or do they lead to actual change? All right. So we as Kenyans, basically we are amongst in the whole world we are amongst the biggest supporters and conservationists of the environment, right? From our very own the late Professor Wangari Maathai, we took it upon ourselves to emulate her, creating clubs, creating societies that are very much inspired by her, such as the Wangari Maathai Foundation, that help and advocate for the conservation and promotion of better practices that lead to good climate change, right? And the digital space has offered a very good space for that kind of interaction, for that kind of awareness, right? It's almost becomes a trend when on days such as the Mazingira Day, we have people showcasing what they did for that day and how they honored the environment, right? People planting trees and posting, companies wishing people a good Mazingira Day, happy Mazingira Day, or showcasing their own efforts in what kind of activities they are done. Um, be it the planting of trees or the cleaning of streets or the cleaning of the oceans, whichever way, right? And it becomes sort of as a trend, and especially for the young people who love social media and the trends, they can end up participating in this activity in a bid to be part of the trend, right? But let's be honest, does it really cause that kind of change? For a lot of young people, this talk, these conversations begins and ends here, right? They will listen, will learn, and then at the end of the day, we are still polluting the environment in whichever way we can. I don't blame us though, because again, when we talk to a common mwananchi, to a boda boda person or mama mboga, what does it mean to tell this person to stop using charcoal, right? That is caused by the burning of trees to cook hagideri. How do you tell her to go use gas, which is expensive, or an other source of renewable energy, which at the moment is very expensive, all right? So where is the link there? All right, how do we translate from the digital space, this having this conversation, to the ground? Tukifika kwa ground mambo ni different, right? But we still have a chance, we still have hope. We as young people, we can still create that change, right? The government keeps doing its part. A few years ago we banned the use of plastic bags, although chini ya maji bado tunatumia, right? But we banned the use of such plastic bags, okay, and it has helped, right? At the moment, people thought it was impossible, but look at us now, right? We are the biggest advocates. We like when people from other countries come and visit us, and they are wowed by the fact that Kenya, Nairobi is very green. I, so, on one hand, yes, the impact might be slow, but the impact is there. And if we continue with the same conversations, I feel like um, we are going to grow. We're going to do better if we keep on talking about the importance of preserving the environment. I think we're going to do better. This social space should just be the initiator of the conversations. But the biggest step begins with each one of us when we decide we're going to do something about the environment. We're going to get out of our phones and onto doing practices. We're going to educate our people. We're going to create awareness, um, and we'll do better.